I'm going to talk about how, for M1, compare and contrast the influence of legislation, legal factors and regulatory bodies on health and safety in sport. So there's four things that the Evesham Leisure Centre have. So it would be Health and Safety Work Act, additions to the 1974 Health and Safety Work Act. Second one is RIDDOR, that's diseases, reporting of injuries, diseases and dangerous occurrences regulations. Fire and safety of places, the Sport Act, health and safety, first aid regulations. So these are all obviously taken into account of Evesham Leisure Centre because they have to obviously be careful in sport. So for example, health and safety, Work Act. So that obviously when they're playing, say training, they'd obviously have to have someone there, obviously in case there was an accident or something, or a spectator got hurt if, let's say, they were watching the game or something. So next one, controlled substances hazardous to health, COSH. So say if in sport, say if there was chemicals left out and someone was to be in contact with these chemicals, so someone would have to obviously be there so that they could treat them for whatever happens to them. So the next one we'll talk about is Fire and Safety of Places of Sport Act. So this one, basically, if there was a fire when there was sport taking place, obviously the Evesham Leisure Centre would have to have someone fire officer trained there, so if anything like this happens, they could deal with it safely and effectively. So the comparison, and I'm going to compare these of health and safety in sport. So the health and safety and the COSH one, these compare because they both obviously need someone there to help deal with, say if an accident happened, but they contrast because one is obviously to do with chemicals, which they'll need someone trained to do, and one of them is just to do with health and safety, so obviously need to be first aid trained, stuff like that. Next one we'll talk about is fire safety and health and safety, the First Aid Act. So basically, they compare because in health and safety, you obviously need first aid and other stuff such as so know where to go, injuries, diseases and dangerous occurrences, so they obviously need to know where to go and stuff. So the next one, they compare with fire safety because they obviously need someone trained in what is for one area so that they could take it out effectively. So contrast because they both obviously have different needs to accommodate each one. So say health and safety, first aid and diseases one. This one basically need someone to deal with all these things. And fire safety and safety of places of Sport Act, these are basically safe for sport, need someone to deal with all these things, but obviously in sport, so they know how to deal with this thing if, say, a sports person was injured in this way.